In India, we use various kinds of dals, but if you ask me what is the king of all dals is our black urad. This dal, the whole urad, is pretty much used in best of the best cookings. If you talk about dal makhani, dal ma and dal maharani, all those we use this black dal because this gives that nice silky texture. And also the sweets, we make it with this urad. We make jangri, we make laddus with it, and especially in south of India, we cannot survive without this dal because in the idli, in the dosa, in the vada, and pretty much in the appam, a lot of these breakfast items we use urad dal. Not only that, this is number one ingredient on our tempering. When we want the crunch in the rice or even in the chutneys, this is the dal we use. In south of India, we use this dal to make various kinds of powders. Basically, when we start our meal, we add a little bit ghee and some of the powders like the gun powder, so many other dal powders. This dal is a must. So, with this dal, today we are going to make vada and Dahi vada. Dahi vada is curd vada, and I'm going to show you how to make it perfectly. Namaste, salam alaikum, sat sri akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vashaf at vareva.com. Today I'm going to make dahi vada, tair vada, perigu vada, whatever you call, and we're going to use this duluvi dal, the white one. If you soak it for 3-4 hours is good enough. After which, just make sure drain out all the water and just put the dal. Making a perfect vada in this blender is a little bit difficult. We need to aerate. When you grind it in the stone grinder, it continuously aerates it. That's why the mixture, when it is grinded well, will become nice, white and light. It literally floats on top of the water. I'm going to show you how to aerate this dal later. First, drain out all the water, put it in this, grind it to a nice, slightly coarse paste. This batter, I just blended in the mixie. But you have to see this. This is a water experiment. I have shown this many years ago. If you put it in the water like this, this usually it floats, but it doesn't float on the top. That means it has to become lighter. If you want your vada to be nice and soft, in the blender you can never do it. What we do is, we whisk in the air. Basically with the hand we do it, or else you can even take a whisk. How you whip the cream to incorporate the air. So the same thing, we're going to do this. The mixture is nice and soft and literally floats on top of the water. Just whisk like this for 5 minutes and you will have this nice and light. Once you whisk it, it gets lighter. In this, we're going to add a little bit of cumin seed. You do not want the lump of hing to sit anywhere. So just mix it with a little bit water and hing. Also some pepper, crushed pepper, and now keep whisking little more. This will become nice, white and light. Already lot of air has been incorporated into this, and now I'm just going to add a spoonful into a glass and you will see. Take a spoonful and put it in. Now this is floating a lot better than before. This is perfect. I'm going to whisk it for 1 more minute. Add salt. Do not add too much salt because we are going to, after frying, we are going to soak these vadas in a slightly salted water. And usually at home, when we make vadas, first we are going to make the regular vadas, and the same vadas we use the leftover ones for dahi vada. When we make the vada, we take the batter in the hand, just make one hole and then drop it in this. Recently one of my friend, I never expected I'm going to learn cooking, some tip from her, but housewives, they have their own techniques. So what she did is, actually she used a tea strainer. She was very careful so that the hands don't burn. So she took something like this and turn it upside down. This method is very, very easy. Even a small tea strainer you can do. Because of the jali, because of this, it doesn't even slip and fall. So just put it on this. I can't believe this, I'm doing this. But if my chef friends see this, they're going to laugh, but that's okay. Fry them till they are nice and golden. Get the vadas out of this and they drain out that oil, extra oil. And other thing is, you can also use a fork, turn it to the other side. You just want to make sure that they are nice and golden. This is perfect for the dahi vada. The same batter, if you have to make dahi vada, we have to add some onions. Finely chopped, add some green chili, chopped curry leaf and some coriander. And also, I'm going to add a little extra cumin for this. Now, again, mix all of this. For making a good vada, the crispy, nice, always make sure your hands are fully wet. And see, so little extra water will give the nice crunchiness what is needed for the vada. Then make nice hole like this, and then be very careful and add it into the hot oil. Slightly bigger I am making, but they will be nice and fluffy the way we have done it. The onions which are there in this slightly got brown coloring, caramelization color. That is what will make these vadas very nice and flavorful. And these are often called as tea stall vadas because little bit of masala, the onions, everything. The evenings they enjoy this vada with even tea, or best is with the coconut chutney or even with peanut chutney. So dear friends, look at the vada. I say look at the vada. The oil is still hot. For the dahi vada, sprinkle a little bit of boondi on top, will make it very tasty. So all you do is just take some chickpea flour, add some chili powder, turmeric, also some salt. Add water. First make this like a paste. Then add more water and make it like your bhaji batter. With that we are going to make the boondi. This is a pouring consistency. You can actually take a perforated spoon like this and pour the batter. Just drop it from little bit of height, and then you will have this kara boondi ready in no time. Fry them till this is nicely golden. This golden crunchy boondi we are going to put it on top of our dahi vada. I have got the dahi vada ready there, the vada ready there, the chutney and even the boondi ready. So we are going to do the tempering. So for this, add some oil, add mustard seeds, the red chili, cumin seed, urad dal. So you want the urad dal to be nice colored and nice, get crunchy. Chop ginger and the curry leaf, and let's go and temper the vadas. These vadas are perfect. They are really nice and hot. I have the tempering that's ready here and some tempering for my chutney, and rest of the tempering is for my dahi vada. So what I did is I have taken these vadas, soaked it in salt water. When you eat them, they are not dry. These dahi vadas, I have soaked it, just drain out the water, put it in a platter. In this yogurt, I am making it plain, add some salt and mix it. Just pour the yogurt on top of this. You want this vadas to soak in this for a few minutes. After soaking these for some time in this dahi, look at this. And always some extra yogurt for me. Ooh, this is what? Good. And on top of it is a little bit of tempering. I love, lot of this boondi, and I'm just going to add some extra here just for myself. Dear friends, very easy to make it. Look at the awesome dahi vada and the crunchy vadas along with this chutney. I'm telling you, every bite is heavenly. I don't think you can hear the crunchiness, but along with the chutney and the tempering, wow. These dahi vadas, once soaked in a little bit of salt water and later in the curd, the crunchy boondi on top. You can also grate carrot and other things on it and enjoy it. Enjoy food and keep saying vareva.